Yo guys, what's up? In this video, we are gonna talk about bull market versus bear market. So if you joined crypto last few months or last almost 2 years, then you have only known bear market. And it's very hard to understand bull market at first glance if you haven't participated in it. And most people who go through the bull market for the first time, they give the money back to the market because they don't understand the nature of it, right? So when you experience it for the first time, it's like everything is going up. You think it will keep going up, but of course, that's not how it works. And it takes strong emotional control to be able to do things correctly. But first of all, you have to understand the difference between bear market and bull market. So we will take a look at the last few years of crypto total market cap and total market cap without BTC and ETH. So as you see, there was a bull market basically in 2017, then there was one 2021, basically end of 2020 and 2021. And in between, this is bear market. So in general, when it comes to bear market, there is like two big parts of it. First, it's a price capitulates, right? So let's say from here comes down to here and then it goes sideways for a while, right? So there is price capitulation and there is time-based capitulation. And many people survive the price capitulation because they think, oh, it cannot go down anymore, so I'm gonna buy now, whatever. But what they are not prepared for is a year or two of sideways because it's boring for them. And especially in this bull market, previous bull market, it was insanely boring. In the current bear market, it's much better because there is always something to do at least, right? Now it's Frentech, then there was Unibot, there was a few narratives, Arbitrum airdrop. So always something happening in the bear market here. And in the previous bear market, nothing was really happening, right? So price went down, price-based capitulation, then for a while it was quiet. And then of course bull market goes. Here again, price-based capitulation that happened basically by last June, so more than a year ago. That was the price-based capitulation. And then of course FTX collapsed, so price went down once again, but that was more like FTX fuck up. So basically the price-based capitulation happened by kind of this time, and then it's been going sideways ever since, right? So basically it's been going sideways for a year and 3 months. And here, when the price-based capitulation happened, crypto was like, still many people were participating. And again, many people left during this part of the bear market, right? When basically it was a bit more boring, crypto Twitter is not that active, there are no new plays every day, etc. But the heroes are born in bear markets, right? It's very important to stick around for the bear market, keep observing the market, keep playing, keep participating, so when the bull market comes, you will be prepared. And again, it always helps if you participated in a previous bull market. Many of you have not, so I'm gonna tell you how it works basically. So first of all, again, there is the time-based capitulation, which we have right now for a few more months most likely, and then we expect the market to start going up. So let's talk about the current place, right? And then the bull market place just a little bit so you understand what the differences are. I have a very good description here, and that is PvP markets versus and PVE markets, player versus player and player versus environment. So right now we are in a player versus player market. What does that mean? It means there is no new money incoming, right? So the crypto total market cap is the same, right? Basically it doesn't go up and down too much. So there is no new money entering the market. The players who are still here, many of them are pro, are playing against each other, and the same money goes from one hand to the other one, right? So this means it's much harder to make money. So this is the PvP market right here, and then there is PvE market, player versus environment. So if you are here in the beginning of the bull market and you will start buying coins, whatever, then you don't have to basically compete against the current pro players because new money will enter the market cap will go up. So basically, by just being early, you will be able to dump on the people who enter enter the bull market too late. You know, the people who start buying and calling you when Bitcoin basically is at top. So that's how it goes. For instance, many of my friends, they call me when Bitcoin is stopping or Ethereum is up a lot. And then they're like, oh, what should I buy? They never want to buy down here, right? And then when do they want to sell? I remember that people were calling me in May 2021 after the big crash, and they wanted to sell, not buy, right? That's how people work. It's like they are crazy, especially if they are not into crypto too much, right? But at the top of the bull market, everyone wants to buy crypto because it's in the mainstream media, it's everywhere, it's only gonna go up, whatever, right? All this bullshit. So what you have to do is basically be in crypto before the bull market, and this is the time to be really active. That's why also I'm making these videos for you, because now is the time. So if you are here in the beginning of the bull market, then you can play the PVE markets. So let's now take a look at PVP versus PVE markets. So again, how the plays work in bear market and how the plays work in bull market. In PVE markets, so the bull market, new money is entering the space, trends are very clear and long lasting. So that's one thing. You have more time to act because the trends are longer. So it's harder to miss the plays. Pullbacks are shallow. Rotations are very clear. So again, the plays are easier. Sentiment is always positive. Dispersion across sectors is high, allowing for longs in many different areas, even if the majors aren't doing a lot. So it's important that many of these majors will not go up that much, the dino coins that every people like. So if you don't know what you are doing, you will buy some old coins which not gonna move, so pay attention to that. Liquidity is everywhere, yes, be it for your fundraising round or for your hot NFT collection. You can be late. Yeah, this is very important. Your entry can be shit. Yes, this is very important. But you are very likely to get bailed out by the massive imbalance of inflows relative to outflows. Dog money and meme coins for normies, easy money. So yes, if you are here early in the bull market, it's gonna be very easy money. But now what you are experiencing is PvP markets, player versus player with the pros. They are the opposite. So short and sharp cerebral rotations. It means that the rotations are very quick. If you look at the Frentech and the other new things on the market, if you are just late by a day or two, you might have missed the play, right? In bull markets, you have like a week or 2 weeks to position yourselves. And here, no, in PvP market, you don't have the time. If you are just a bit late, you are fucked. Money rotating around from one increasingly niche sector to the next, yes, or one coin to the other, you could say that as well, right? If you are late a bit, people will dump on you, take profits and go on to the next play. For shorter periods of time, this is what I told you, short-lived trends or a trendless environment in general, liquidity down, sentiment down, yes, no new money entering the space. Cut off sight on an entry, you will eat up the most one-sided flow you can fathom. Dog money doesn't cut it anymore, you are deep diving blockchain infrastructure layers and CRV war Discord servers for an edge. This is an old example. For instance, what you would be doing now with Frentech, you would be sitting in front of the computer and check all the Frentech keys, right? Or similar, looking for alpha everywhere and it's hard to find. So it's hard. PvP losers are those who rotate late and buy garbage in the hopes of being early to something. So yeah, you are a bit late, you join, people are taking profits, they are faster than you, they are leaving, they dump on you, you are losing money. Which is ironic given that they are often in this position because they thought they were late to the bull run. And this is here gonna be important. PvE, player versus environment. Bull market losers are those who harp on how this won't end well and look for failed breakout on every green candle. So when it comes to bull market, it's gonna be crazy. Many people who are used to bear markets or very cautious, they won't enter a play because they will think it's too late and then it will go up another 50x, right? So in bull market, you have to use a very different approach, right? Or our favorite version, those who think they are late because something has pumped too much already. And in bull market, it can pump insanely. So if it pumped already, it's not a problem in bull market. It's a problem in bear market. One thing to note is that PvE versus PvP isn't some on and off switch. It's kind of a spectrum. Yes. So sometimes you have to take a look at coins, you have to take a look at narratives, you have to take a look at markets, right? So it's like, and also some plays could be more PvP, some plays could be PvE, but in general, in PvP market, most of the plays, right, are short and liquidity is down, no new money entering the space, so the same money flows around. In PvE, there is always new money coming in after you can dump on. All right, so let's take a look. So this is again PvP here. Now we are in PvP. When do we have the PvE? When it's up only, right? But it's months, right? You can see it was like 4 or 5 months up only. And in this video, I'm not gonna talk about it, but it's important that there is a certain order to things in general, but you have to pay attention also that if you are into crypto and you are working hard, then there is gonna be great opportunities everywhere. All right, so now this is the altcoin market. So we are excluding BTC and ETH. Right? So basically, again, it's the same view. And what you have to understand is that first BTC goes and then alts go a bit later, but there is always going to be plays, right? So this is the whole market. And people who are not into crypto always think about the whole market and they don't look into the details. When you hear people talk about Cardano, XRP and all this bullshit, those are the people who have no idea and you shouldn't listen to those people. So again, what you have to understand right now is that the approach that you are taking at the moment, if you have been around for a few months, then you don't understand bull markets at all. You don't know what's gonna happen. That you will have to change your generic approach to things. Totally different mindset. And you have to be here early in the bull market so you can start making money early in the bull market that you can reinvest later, right? If you catch some good plays very early on and make, let's say 5x, whatever, I just made it up, then you have much more ammo to use later on, right? And you can see it's going on for months. So you have to, during these times, you barely sleep, you have to be in front of the computer and play. So again, this is the nature of PvP versus PvE markets, or again, you could call it bear market versus bull market, but you have to prepare for the upcoming bull market. Otherwise, you won't make as much money as you want.